Now we'll practice finding the focus. Before we locate the information in the body of the article, though, it can be helpful to skim the abstract. And notice the emphasis on skim. You don't need to read for each detail as much as get a general idea of what the article is about. The formatting of the Journal of Research and Personality helps make it easier to find the focus. It includes the heading Overview and Predictions on page 153 of the article, page 4 of the PDF file. Burton and King provide both a goal and a hypothesis, signaled by the phrase, "We predicted that." As we mentioned earlier, the goal is more broad than the hypothesis, but they both reference three variables: positive writing, operationalized as writing about intensely positive experiences. We learned about that abbreviation in the abstract. Mood, operationalized in terms of positive mood after writing, and physical health, operationalized in terms of the number of health center visits over time. Your article summary worksheet can summarize the goal and hypothesis like the model in this slide. So when we identify the focus, reading the abstract gives us an overview. Knowing about APA style leads us to the end of the introduction section. Skimming helps us find key words. And then reading one paragraph closely tells us what the authors will focus on. In this case, writing about positive experiences, mood, and health. Now, we'll look at O'Hare and Scher. Before moving on to the next slide, please skim the abstract of the article. Then locate the hypothesis and make notes in the corresponding section of the article summary template. The formatting of the Journal of Human Behavior in the Social Environment also helps us find the focus by including the heading Purpose of the Study on page 32 of the article, page 5 of the PDF file. In the case of this article, they provide two hypotheses, signaled by the phrase, "Hypotheses for the current study are as follows." The wording of the hypotheses might have made it a little trickier to identify the variables, as they identify both the conceptual variable and the operationalization for substance abuse. That said, I hope you identified stress symptoms, substance abuse, and gender as the three areas of focus. Your article summary worksheet can summarize the hypotheses like the model above. The two examples not only provided practice, but also highlighted that each article will be a little bit different. APA style helps us know where to look, and this unit mentioned a number of signal words to look for. If you're stuck, try to think of alternative words the authors might have used. If that doesn't work, read the first couple paragraphs of the discussion. Remember that APA style encourages authors to summarize the results in the context of the question or hypothesis. If you're still stuck, take a guess and come back to it after you've finished the summary.